Hello folks, just a quick piece to put on the front of the video. I'm having real trouble with the microphone, it's just not working properly. So I've shot all of the video today and when I've put it in the editor, I found that the sound's not great on it. So I hope it comes out okay, and I hope it's you can listen to it and it's okay. I'm just trying something different again. This is with my iPad um, and the microphone on there. So let's give that a go and see what you think. Hello everybody, and welcome back to this week's Border Corner. It's really nice to see that the birds are adjusting to the changing daylight hours. Obviously, as you all know, I don't have very many windows, so the sun kind of comes up over that way and comes over and around the back, so these windows don't really get any sunlight on them at all. So I rely on the tubes and obviously the new Arcadia light up there. So but yeah, the noise in the bird room now, most days I come in, as you can hear, the volume is really quite high. So I'm trying another new microphone. I've got one of these clip-on things that stays quite close to you. So I'm hoping that having that right next to me will be better and you'll be able to hear me above the noise of the birds. So nice problem to have in lots of ways. So really on this week's video, there's just not a huge amount to say other than that, we're just chugging through January. We'll be the birds' food. I'm giving them condition seed once a week. The cocks get hemp once a week. The hens get Nigel once a week, and they get soft food once a week. I'll carry on with that until beginning of February, and then once I get to February, all of those will be bumped up to twice a week, and then we should really start seeing a difference in the birds. Most of the hens are picking at paper, picking at bits and pieces on the floor, so that's another really good sign that they're starting to get close. Obviously I don't want anything starting until March anyway, at least. So we're just moving along gently on that path. So, but yeah, as you can hear and as you can see, the noise coming from the birds and the cockbirds is really quite amazing. So really what I'm going to show you on this week's video is the new arrivals. We've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. So I think it's time that we had a look to see what we got. Okay, so here we are. The new birds that have come to Border Corner are greenfinches. I've got two pairs, and this is one of the cockbirds. And then if I just turn the camera slowly around over here, this is the other cockbird up here. Now you'll notice that the accommodation is different. Cages are the same. I've now got the birds in my garage. With the storm that came the other night, to the decision to move the birds somewhere where they might get a little bit more protection, and it was a good job we did because the greenhouse door smashed, and we lost about 4 or 5 panes of glass. So it was a real good job that we took the decision to move them. I'm just trying to do this as gently as I can. Bear with me for a minute if this is a bit wobbly. See if I can get better focus on this guy. I'm struggling to do this today. I'm having a bit of a bad day with the old back today, so struggling a little bit to keep the camera in focus and trying to I hope this isn't too horrendous and not making anybody seasick. There we go. So this is my greenfinches. See if I can get him in focus. Is that any better? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a bit of a trick with my phone. So I'll come back to these guys, see if I can get something really close. So yes, I've got a pair of greenfinches. They're this year's birds. I'm going to exhibit any youngsters that they breed. Excuse the hound in the background. I plan to exhibit any youngsters that they breed, so I'm going to be on the lookout for some showcases that these guys need. So if you've got any, or you know of anybody that might have some for sale, please let me know. So let's look at the cocks, and what I'll do now is just slide over here. And then here we go with the hens. And you can see that I've got great big ball clips holding these cages together. Because it was done in a bit of a rush, this one's a bit more timid, it's staying away from the camera. And because I put them together in a rush, I like to just make sure that there's no gaps anywhere. So I've held them together with these big clips, which isn't ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but it's serving a purpose for the time being. Okay, so let's get in close and see if we can get some close-up shots. So this is one of the cockbirds. They seem to be quite big birds, quite nice birds. For my uninitiated eye on greenfinches. I'm not sure, is this squatting down like he's doing? Is that normal behaviour? I don't know. I've got a lot to learn with these guys, but if you've got any comments or any feedback about him, then please let me know. So that's cockbird number 1. Here we have cockbird number 2. Again, seems quite low on the perch. Is this just behaviour because he's not happy with me having the camera in? They're a lot more. The green is a lot more intense on them than I was expecting. So really nice birds. That's number 2. Okay, this is our first hen. They're a lot duller actually. When you actually see them, I didn't know how to tell them apart from the cockbirds, but when you actually have them and you look at them, and you can easily see the difference that the hen is a lot, and the colouring is a lot more dull. So that's the first hen, and then up here we have the second hen. Seems to be this one's a little bit more timid than the other 3 birds. I've just put her in a cage in the corner for now, so she's sort of out of the way for the most part. So yeah, so they're me greenfinches. I'd like to know, anybody give us some feedback on the birds. What do I need to do to start breeding and exhibiting greenfinches? It's a new area of the hobby, so I thought exhibition greenfinches should be a bit bigger than these guys. So maybe that's one of the first things I need to do, is look at bringing in some bigger birds at some point, or trying to breed these up to bigger birds. I can't get him in shot anymore. That's the second cock again. And then back to the first cock again now. So there we are, greenfinches. Well, one of the things I wanted to show you in here is I've got some newspaper hanging, which looks a bit odd, frankly, but I'm very aware of the fact that these 3 cockbirds in these breeder cages here are very close to the hens. And the 3 parts dark cock, my best cock bird, has been really singing quite strongly to the hens. So much so that I'm a little concerned that there'll be some pair bonding starting. So I'm trying to restrict his view a little bit. This isn't enough. I'm going to have to put another sheet out to bring it out to here, which is a bit of a mess really. It looks pretty stupid, but because I've got my birds on a lucky U shape, I don't have a lot of choice really until I start splitting the cocks and hens up properly. When I do that, then I'll have the hens in the top 2 banks and the cocks will be in the bottom, so they won't be able to see each other. But I'm not ready for that yet. I've still got a few cockbreeds to go, which will be going hopefully this week. And then once that's done, I'll be able to get these guys down and into these bottom cages and away from the hens. So yeah, I'll be changing that, adding some more on there today. So that's about it really for today. I hope you enjoyed the new birds, the green finches. I wanted British birds for a while. You all know that I had some bead readings last year, but that didn't go so well because they escaped from the aviary somehow. I've got no idea how they did it. We've been all over the aviary, can't find any holes anywhere. So yeah, so I wanted some more British birds, and I thought I'd go for the hard bills this time. Be just a bit more straightforward with the food and diet, as I'm a novice still. I don't want to, do too much by bringing in a few different pairs of flock bills that I won't be able to cope with. So, yes, I hope you enjoyed the green finches. There is a possibility that there might be some more British birds coming to the bottom corner. And I'll let you know about that in future episodes. So, in the meantime, keep on birding, and I'll see you on the next one.